Okay, so this week we want to concentrate our time on our binaries. Alright? So our binary number system. Now a couple things that we lost track of when looking back through which problems you guys got right or wrong was basically just keeping track of which base you were in. So when we're going to start with binary, it should be the easiest and smoothest to work with our conversions because of the ones and zeros situation. So we're just going to make sure that we're all good with this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go binary to decimal. We'll have that part of our practice here. We're then going to do binary to octal. And then last but not least, we're going to do binary to hexadecimal. Now, what's weird is that we actually usually just write hex, even though it's not base 6. It is referred to in our abbreviation here as we're talking hexadecimal. All right? So binary to decimal. Well, in this situation, we're going to take a binary number, whatever that number is. All right? I don't know any of its digits, whichever they are. We're going to start here where the binary point would be. And we're going to start labeling our placeholders. Our placeholders in base 2 are then going to be 2 to the 0, base 2 to the first, base 2 to the second, base 2 to the third, base 2 to the fourth, base 2 to the fifth, etc., starting at the binary point. Well, for those of you that are not familiar with what those numbers really are, we're dealing with 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and continuing powers of 2. We're then going to multiply down. So then you're going to multiply, and you're going to have F times 1, E times 2, D times 4, C times 8, B times 16, A times, 32. Got ahead of myself. All right. You're then going to add those results up, and you're going to have your decimal number up here. All right. So we probably should run an example. All right. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. All right. So in this particular case, we're going to put our placeholders underneath. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Multiply down. 1, 2, 4, 0, 16, and 32. I like just to write them out this way instead of doing the vertical. I think it saves space. I'm then going to add the numbers up. So sum all those numbers up. All of them. And to do that, I like to do mental math because it's, again, you don't have a calculator to do this. We're exercising your brain. So 16 and 4 make a nice round number of 20. 32, 2 is 34, 35. And then put together 55, base 10. I always look for those ones that ends in 0 when added up. It makes it a little easier to combine later on. Less carrying and borrowing going on in the math. All right, and there answers your question. Okay. So then what about binary to octal? All right, coming back to the top of the sheet. So binary to octal is basically, you know that there are 3 bits to an octal digit. All right. So whatever the number is, let's take our one we just did, 110. 1, 1, 1. From the binary point, we start splitting into 3s. So you have a line there, a line there. And at this point, we then just record what the value is of each group of 3 to be for our octal numbers. So 1, 1, 1 is going to be 1, 2, 4. So this is how I do it. 1, 2, 4, 6 plus 1 is 7. So I know that's all a 7. And then over here, 1, 2, 4, those 3 digits are going to add up to 6. So my final answer, 6, 7, base 8. Let's do another example. 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Well, I'll put a few more zeros in this time. There's our binary point. So again, dividing groups of 3. That becomes 0. That's easy. 1, 2, 4, 0. 1, 2 is 3. 1, 0, 0. Remember, we have to put those in there, out there. Look, we're happy we did it. And 1, 3, 0, base 8. And our last but not least on this column, binary to hex. Very similar to this, but binary you have 4 digits, 4 bits. Wow, I can write 4 bits to a hexadecimal. And we'll take our number 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And what we're going to do here is we're going to split it into 4 from our binary point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and again we need to put our leading zeros in the front. So 1, 2, 4 is a total of 7. And over here 1, 2 is 3. So this guy is actually 3, 7, base 16. And let's do this one here as well. So we have 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So there we go. Need a leading 0 in the front. So 1, 2, 4, 8. That's going to give us 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. 1 and 4 make 5. So we have our 5, 8, base 16. Now, we didn't end up with any letters in the 2 examples we had. If we had it with letters, remember, keep in mind that when you do your 1, 2, 4, and 8, that these guys will add together. So let's say you had all of them together. It's 12, 30, 40, 15. That's 15. Then that would be your letter F. All right. 14 is E. 13 is D. 12 is C. 11 is B. 10 is A. Just as a quick reference guide, I usually write them on the side of my paper. All right. I hope this helps going from binary to any of the other bases.